Well, let me offer my warm welcome to Chateau Challain on this beautiful day. And we're here to witness the marriage of Dan and Katie, to share in your joy and to celebrate your love. And as you come here today as two, you leave this place as one, united in marriage. And we're celebrating this unique time in your lives and make it meaningful by entering into it in an attitude of respect for your deep commitment to each other. And we're going to commence the ceremony with a reading which helps us to understand the real meaning of marriage. Here are some lessons for you. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, "I love you," out loud at least once a day. And it's a common search for the good and the beautiful in each other. And it's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in a spirit of joy. It's never going to sleep angry. It's not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. So it's not looking for perfection in each other. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and not to bring it up later. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. And it's giving each other an atmosphere in which each of you can grow. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. Now, declarations of intent. So all you have to do is say "I do" at the right time, which I think is fairly obvious. So for you first, Dan. Do you, Dan, offer yourself wholly and joyfully? And do you choose Katie as the person with whom you will share your life, in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of her and trusting what you do not yet know?
I do.
Do you, Katie, offer yourself wholly and joyfully? And do you choose Dan as the person with whom you will share your life, in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of him and trusting what you do not yet know?
I do.
Okay, the vows. So before this moment, you've made many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, travel companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. For you probably learnt much from one another in the last few years. And now you say the symbolic vows that take you across a threshold of life. And things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband." And you shall say to the world, "This is my wife." So look at one another now and remember this moment in time.
Kate, I'm so grateful to be here in France with you. It wasn't what we had initially planned, but I hope it's everything you wanted and more. And it's a fairy tale come true. I promise to always be there for you, like you've always been there for me. I promise to grow with you, to learn from you. I promise to be there for you. The last 8.5 years have been an adventure, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. You'll be in my heart from this day on, now and forevermore. I love you.
Dan. I choose you to be my husband. I promise to always be there for you. Be faithful and be patient. I've learned so much from you, and I've grown so much as a person, and I owe who I am today because of you. And I can't wait to do this life together. I love you.
I love you.
Good. You okay? Okay, so these are the official vows you have to say. Dan, you first, please. Repeat after me. I, Dan,
I, Dan,
take you, Katie,
take you, Katie,
as my wife,
as my wife,
and I promise
and I promise
to be always faithful,
to be always faithful,
in joy and in pain,
in joy and in pain,
in health and in illness,
in health and in illness,
and to love you
and to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
every day of my life.
every day of my life.
Katie, same for you. Are you ready, dear?
Yep.
I, Katie,
I, Katie,
take you, Dan,
take you, Dan,
as my husband,
as my husband,
and I promise
and I promise
to be always faithful,
to be always faithful,
in joy
in joy
and in pain,
and in pain,
in health
in health
and in illness,
and in illness,
and to love you
and to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
every day of my life.
every day of my life.
So you're about now to exchange rings as an outward symbol of the commitment that you're making today. And from ancient times, the ring has been a symbol of wedded love, an unbroken and never-ending circle symbolizing a commitment to a love that is also never-ending. So, have you got the rings now? Good. So you're all ready then. Okay, Dan, you need to repeat after me, please. Katie,
Katie,
take this ring
take this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of my love and fidelity.
of my love and fidelity.
Dan,
Dan,
take this ring
take this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of my love and fidelity.
of my love and fidelity.
So, in the presence of people here today, me and the photographer, musician over there, you've given your consent and made your marriage vows to each other. You've declared your marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. So we're going to sign a little certificate here. Well, you two, it gives me such great pleasure to declare that having been through that little ceremony, you are now married, husband and wife together. So Dan, finally, you may kiss the bride.